This is today's date. It's 6th of August and time is 7:20 p.m. Means it's evening. So I am recording this same clip for the third time. Well, I improved in the first video. I had to record the same clip for the seventh time, if I remember it correctly. So, anyways, let me introduce myself again. My name is Vedant, and I am a BCA second year student. So today in the Python series, in last video, we see the application of print statement, len function, as well as input statement, and printing the input without the help of a external variable. So that's the something we did pretty fun in our last video. So head out and we also debug a problem. It can be called technically debug, but anyways, so let's dive into the thing. Anyways, so let's get back to our screen. So firstly, what are variables? Okay, so variables are like the container box in our memory which stores certain values. It doesn't matter what type of value it is. It can also store your alphabets, your numbers, your string. It can store anything. Variables can literally store anything within our Python programming language or within any type of programming language. You just have to specify what type or what will be the thing it will store. Whether it will store your integer, your float point, or it can store literally anything. So let's just head over to the Google and ask is what are the variables in Python. Not different variable, just variable. That's better. Symbolic name that content for storing data that allows you to assign data type, make it easier, and reference for manipulating string throughout your code. Just like as says, variables are the container. So how do you store the value in your container? That's the main thing. So let's head out to our sweet Python practice now. Neovim. Let's see. Yeah, program.py. Okay. I think this is the program which I have been working on. Let me erase it. Yep. Okay. Now we are good. And let me just open the terminal in the sideways and decrease. Now better. Oh. Now it's better. Control L and here you go. Okay, so let's initiate the variable. How will one initiate the variable in Python? So the thing is, it's very simple. You just write what will be the name of the variable, and just give it a name as name. Okay, and what type of value we want to pass. Let's say if we want the variable to store the number 1, okay, so we will give it 1. And if we want to check that whether the 1 got stored in our variable, so for that we will use our print statement. Okay, and just give it name. Okay, let's just save the program. Python program.py. No, my bad. We first have to cd and now Python program.py. You see, we just stored the 1 within the Python and we just printed it. So that's how you store something within your. That's it for the integer value. You don't have to give any quotations or anything. But if you want to store a string, so this is how we do it. See, so that's the syntax for storing your string within the Python. that's pretty much what your variables are. So let's do a fun challenge. So the thing is, um, user will input will be input sorry for the disturbance, but I just have to set a little things up. So see here, our the challenge which we are going to solve is, uh, input, the user will give the input a equals to 3 and b equals to 5, and the output should be a equals to 5 and b equals to 3. This is the challenge we will be solving. Means we will be swapping the values. Means for real, we will be swapping the values of the thing which will user will input. So pause the video and give it a try. Okay, I hope you have tried it. So let's just write its code. What can it be? So firstly we initiate the variable equals to input. Okay, this much should do it. B equals to input okay now, and then let's print the original values of the A and B. Here we will use the simpler, and then in future I will tell you what can be the easier way to do it. Okay, yeah, that's it. A and then again comma, double quotation, B single quotation, comma B. Okay, this should print, let's see, let's just comment out this upper part in GC. Now that we have saved it, let's see, A equals to 10 and B equals to 31. Okay, A equals to 10 and B equals to 31. Okay, now let's give it again a print statement. The swap values of A and B are as follows. Okay, so now let's add our logic, the main logic that will be of this program. So let's just imagine you have two buckets and you want to interchange the liquid within the two buckets. So how can you do it? The first thing that comes to mind is that we will take a third bucket, install the water from the first bucket to the third bucket, then the first bucket will be empty, then pour the liquid from the second bucket to the first bucket, then the second bucket will be empty, and then we will, the liquid which we have inserted in the third bucket, we will take that liquid and we will put it into the second bucket. So as a result, liquid from the first bucket got into second and second one into God, means they just interchange their values. So let's apply the same funda here. We will initiate a temporary variable with the name of temp. Okay, temp. Okay, all right, then equals to A means okay, let me just tell you, this represent here is that whatever the value which is in the A, it will go and it will change its value to the temp. Means currently A doesn't store anything, whatever it stores or whatever it contains has all been transferred to temp. So then here we will do is A equals to B. Now that A is empty, so it has taken the place of the B, and B equals to temp. See here what is happening. The value which was in the A has been transferred to temp. A is empty. The value which was in the B has been transferred to A, and now B is empty. And now temp contains the value of the B. Temp contains the value of the A. So now we just give a temp B equals to temp, means the value from the temp has been transferred to B. So this is the logic for the interchanging of the values. Now print the values after the swap are equals to A, comma, okay, done. B equals to B. So this should do the trick. Okay, something is a miss, yep. Yeah, this should do the trick. Okay, now let's run our program. The A value 10, B value 12, done. Value of A and B, A of B are as follows, are A equals to 12 and B equals to 10. That's it. We did our first challenge for the today. So now let's just review some rules for the naming the variables. As you can see, currently I am not getting errors because everything, the code we have write until now, it's properly. Okay, wait a sec. The first video was a bit too long, so I just started a timer here. I hope I will be able to finish the stuff within this time given frame. So let's just head over to the naming the variables. Okay, here are some rules for naming the variables. You can't have space within the name of the variable. If I am writing VDANT equals to 1, see, syntax error. Simple statement must be separated by new line or some kind of. If you want to give, then underscore will do. See, this is the valid way. Again, no keyword can be used as variables. Keywords act like the predefined words, means those words can be used just like you say, if you say print here, print is the function which is already defined within the Python. If I use print equals to py, so it doesn't take undefined, it gives error. So just remember it, don't just dwell within. The main reason keywords are not allowed because the interpreter gets confused. He thinks that that isn't the name of the variable, but instead it is the keyword which is already known to me. That's how just like it behaves. Anyways, so must not start with number. Yeah, your variable must not start with number. If I just write here 1 print equals to 10, it gives error, separated by new line. So that's pretty much it for your naming the variables. But yeah, and you must use same variable name for all and all. This is my handwritten notes, so make sure I will pin down the GitHub repository in which I have given these notes. Those are pretty helpful. Anyways, so let's get down to next topic. Okay, the thing which we will build now is the brand name generator. Means here we go. Brand name generator means we will be asked for the city name and our pet name. just like my city is Shegao and my pet's name is Tommy. So the brand name can be Shegao Tommy. Means like we just have to combine the two strings, nothing more. Just like the logic we applied in our print statement to print the, what can we say, two variables are together in the same print statement. That's the same thing we have to do. So pause and give it a try. I hope you did. So let's just do it. Yeah, city input, okay, brand name generator, print brand brand name generator. Yep, here you go. That's the copilot for you, man. Here should be double string. Okay, now that's done. Input, this won't do, this won't do. generator, generator. Okay, so we just take the input city equals to input name of your city. Okay, and again input pet. Double quotation, name of your pet. Okay, print. Now just directly print statement, we will use directly print statement. So the print statement can be the name of the brand can be. Okay, now let's just give it a comma here. City. Okay, comma again. We need space between those two. No space. Comma works as the space between the strings or anything. If we want to print it with the help of print statement, we will see the output. And after city we have to give our pet. This should work fine. Let's shift the control. Yep, let me L P Y. Name of city, just like I live in Chicago. Oh sorry, my bad. Tom. Okay, see, the brand name can be Chicago Tommy. Here we just, okay, I think 1 comma. How do we reduce the space? You see the space, there is extra space within here, so let's try to remove it. If I just use the plus here, will it work? I think it should work fine. Shega to me. Oh yeah, it's working. The brand name can be Shega to me, so that's the brand name generator for you. Anyways, if you don't understand some concepts, comment below. I will try my best to clarify them, and if I am also not able to clarify, I will make a video again, brief video, just like the part 1 of 40 minutes. I am trying to resume I talk a lot of I divert the topic, means just leave, man. Anyways, so now what are the data types? Data types are the entities which tells you that what type of data your variable is stored. Just like in kitchen, our mother decides that kitchen must have only the utensils. And just take you for example, in you, if you have your personal room, then you are the one who decides what will be within your room. Means you are just like the data type, and your room is like the variable which stores the things. Means you are telling you, or you are the one who decides that what type of things will be stored within your room. So that's just how data types are like. uh, and in Python you don't have to explicitly like, just I will tell you the syntax of this thing. uh, int a equals to, okay, sorry, int a equals to 10. This is the syntax of this C language. It says syntax error because currently we are within Python. This is the syntax of the C language, where you have to tell that what type of data integer will store, but in Python you don't have to do that. You just initiate the variable and give it a name. And if you want to see what type of data the integer is storing, so there is a type function which can be used. And if you just go type, and in type you just pass it the variable. Okay, and here we go. Oh, sorry, my bad. Okay, see, class int, because it stores the integer value 10. And if I just change the value to 10.9, it must give the float. Okay, see, float. And if I just change the value to 0, okay, I think it will give integer again. Yep, integer. Okay, L. Let's give it a true. True is a boolean, so it must give bool or boolean, something like that. Yeah, bool. It just gave us the bool. And let's try something. If we just write a, and it's a huge error. Yeah, trace back. Yeah, I know. 10. Anyways, we good here. We good. Yep, class int. So that's the type function for you. It tells that what type of data your variable is storing. Okay, now what if I say you have to convert this data type a equals to 10, and with, if we, now the a stores the integer data type, but what if I ask you that a must store the string data type but without changing the value, just like without changing 10, the answer with the help of type statement must be string. So it will give strings when you give it a string. I just pass it a string. Okay, no string. I just print type and b. Okay, see, type str stands for string. So what I need you to do here is, let's just initiate a only. Okay, a equals to str and in again bracket a. Okay, so this statements here particularly means that this is a str function, means it converts the integer data type to string data type only in the form of representation. It's not like it's writing ten. The value which will be stored within the 10 will be 10 only, but just in the form of integer representation. Okay, let me give here for the reference. Okay, equals to comma. So print type and a. Okay, I just copied the above statement. If you are interested in this editor, comment me, I will guide you through. Yes, so let's get here. See, the first print statements tell what type of data this A is storing. What it says is it store integer data type, then we give it a print command to print the value which is stored within the A, and it gives us 10. That's a good point. And in B we pass it a string and it gives a string as the output, which is also a good thing. And then here's what magic happens. This command, we tell our interpreter that I want to convert whatever value is within the string, within the A variable, to string data type. So okay, listen carefully. We tell the interpreter that whatever value is within the string A data type, we have to convert it to the string data type. Okay, so what it does is the string function converts whatever data type is to the int data type, but just in the form of representation. If the original value is 10, then it converts it to this format. Okay, if it is originally A, then it converts it into the double quotation and 10. That's just how you represent the string. Okay, and here you go. See, that's the date type conversion for you. And if you want to convert the string within the int, then you just, instead of string, you just write your int. int. Oh yeah, just let this should be more helpful. Okay, so now if we write it, let me just paste it. See, I am still not able to finish the video. Man, when will I get time efficient? I also don't know. Integer. Okay, this should do. See, it was string, and after we use the integer function to convert the type, it gives us a string. But this integer function is only valid for the numerical characters, only for the numbers. If the number is converted to string, then it can only convert the number back to integer. If you pass something like 10a, which is invalid by format, let me just hit insert mode. Okay, and it should do it. Okay, see, we will get something error. Okay, see here, invalid literal for integer with base 10a, because we just included a string here, so that isn't a proper integer. So that error was known by us. We are better than computer. Okay, so that's pretty much for today. Due to time constraint, I wasn't able. Video is too huge. Video will become too huge. Tomorrow, these are just a few things we will see. Let me show you a little bit of what we will be learning tomorrow. Mainly numchar. Okay, we just did all this stuff. Yeah, we will learn something like basic input, basic mathematical operators like addition, subtraction, minus, all and all. Don't worry, I will be pinning down the link of the repository from where you can download these notes, and I will be updating them as I will be updating the repository itself, so I won't need to add each and everything all the time. Okay, so see you around. Hope you stay together. Bye. Today's video is just like 30 minutes, but I wasn't able to achieve my goal. Anyways, we will learn through trial and errors. Anyways, so let's continue tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow, if possible, I will upload my next part. Thank you.